All righty, Alyssa, thank you. Okay, so Christmas is getting closer. It's less than 2 weeks away, and the big question is, are you ready? If not, it's okay, because we're here to help. Our organizing strategist, Brenda Prinzivalli, joins us with some great tips for the final stretch. So, Brenda, thank you so much for being here, as always.
My pleasure.
And we always have a great setup because you always have such good things to teach us. So we're really in the final stretch. There's only a few days left until Christmas. So what do we need to focus on first? What should be the priorities?
Yeah, well, you know, I looked up what are the biggest challenges, and it's gifts, food, and then scheduling, and then there's a bonus one of traveling, of course. You know? But so looking at gifts, when you're getting this close to the holiday, and if you have not had the chance, and you might not have a chance to go around and buy very individualized, that you can do a separate little layer of individualizing, and that is to go ahead and pick a category, pick a theme, pick something like, for example, socks.
Oh.
You know, if you're not buying big, huge gifts for everybody, but you need something for everybody, just go and buy everybody a fun pair of socks that you think that would be appropriate for them. You know, something fun or something business or something, you know, sporty or whatever it might be. And so now you can consolidate that, because you can actually go to one store and actually get all that.
I love that, because you can tell a lot about a person by their socks. So this is a great way to make sure they get what they need. Okay, next is my favorite part. Let's talk about food.
Yes, the food. Now, especially if you're hostessing, and even if you're not, if you're just having your whole family together, there's nothing worse than having to spend the entire day in the kitchen. So really look at the different choices, and that is to either pre-make it, make it ahead, put it in the freezer. You can go ahead and maybe put in an order from a restaurant for some particular item, and or you can buy from the store, and then you can always make it on that day. But some combination thereof, whether it's for appetizers, a side dish, something, but you need to really reduce the amount of time that you're spending right now dedicated to cooking, because then there's also the shopping for it, and then the cleaning, and then the chopping, and all of that. So pick the ones that, you know, aren't everybody's favorite and, you know, holiday tradition favorite, and just go ahead and get it from another source.
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk scheduling.
Well, you know, it's one of the hardest things when you have people, different families coming together. You know, when is it that everybody's going to be there? And families also then, you know, they have in-laws that they have to schedule with. So I suggest an app, and there's a variety of apps. The one that I like the best is called Doodle. Okay. And you can have a free account just yourself for sending out to people, and what you do is you send out, here are the different day choices, here are the different money choices, that kind of thing, and then everybody can then respond, and you can pick the best time.
Okay, which, you know, that sounds so simple, but like it can go very, very wrong. Okay, so bonus, let's talk about travel.
Well, travel, you know, at this late date, there might be something that if you are traveling, find out if where you're going, whether it's a family member or a friend, do they have something that you could borrow to use instead of having to take it all there? And then, of course, checking with your guests. Do they have any special needs, any special requirements, and that kind of thing? But you know, to haul certain things for the holidays might be too much, so go ahead and check with them ahead and see if you could borrow something.
All right, Brenda P., some great advice as always. And where can people go to find more information about you?
My website, balorg.com.
Wonderful. Well, Brenda, thank you so much.
Thanks.